July 5th today. We've got some nice blossoms coming on our potatoes already. That means we're going to have new potatoes pretty soon. And those are white potato. I'm not even sure what they are. I think they're Yukon Golds. And here we have red potatoes, Norlands. Different blossom, but bluey in color. Really our beautiful and underappreciated blossom is a potato blossom, I feel. Give you an idea of the length of these rows. They're 90 feet long. Over here we have a patch of Stropharia rugosa annulata, otherwise known as garden giants. So the straw on top is about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches deep. It's just for shade. And then underneath is any kind of hardwood chip. And then you just mix the spawn into that with your hands or a rake. Make sure your hands are wet, and it's done on a nice wet day. Nice rainy day. And then we planted some just cow corn in front here, starting to come up. I'm going to let the grass come up around it for shade, because it's out in the open, which isn't ideal, but it's going to spread rapidly, and I want it somewhere where I'm not going to be mowing and stuff all the time. Here's our sea buckthorns. Planted these about 5 years ago. Every part of this shrub can be used. They're just jam-packed with antioxidants. Make it a bright orange berry on them that stays on all winter, which I just leave there for the robins. We have 2 hedges of them, so these things will grow 12 feet tall by 12 feet wide, and they're just impenetrable once growing in. But they can make wonderful tea, and they're using them for cosmetics and so forth now. But the berries are just brutal to pick. But we use them in the winter. We just pull them off, and like in strips, we strip them off and just drink the juice off them, because it's just jam-packed with vitamin C and all the antioxidants. And you can use the leaves for tea or the bark. Very good shrub to plant for wildlife habitat and so forth. Underneath here, underneath the shrubs, I've got a box which I've put some dowels for shiitake mushrooms. And they're in some cardboard down there, damp cardboard. You pull away the top part of so you expose the corrugations, and you just put the dowels in there, and then it'll myceliate in the coolness of the shade down there. And that gives a little bit better view of our raspberries. Now, as you can see, they're completely jam-packed with berries throughout. These are asparagus blooms. And here you can see the seeds starting to form. It's like a little berry that forms on them, and there's a couple seeds inside of each berry. Now these easily can be taken in the fall. They'll turn a bright orange. It's good to let them almost rot, then take them off and take the seeds out of the berry, dry them up, and they keep real well, and then you can use those for reseeding. These are all growing from seed. These are Nanking cherries that I planted from seed about 4 years ago, and they're now about 5 feet tall. They're really close together, and I'm moving them out. This was actually just a nursery in here. There's probably 40 Nanking cherry trees. Each will grow to 12 feet by 12 feet. And one tree, I mean, you can't even keep up to the berries on them for jam, wine, anything you want. You just eat out of hand, they're delicious. So there's another